Nick, are you subscribed to my channel? Here, Nick, try this link. Okay, it's not that one. Yeah, it's not that link, Nick. Don't worry about that one. Yo, Nick. sweet it is, oh yeah. As you can see,
I
though,
don't think I can hear you very well.
on Discord. You're saying you can't hear me in Discord, Nick? And Nick, what color do you think I should give him? What's up, Nick? I heard you say something, but it didn't go through. That kid's gonna be 50. Red and black, I can go and change that, Nick. I'll change it ASAP, Rocky. That was a nice view, wasn't it? Ugh. So Nick, can you not hear me in Discord? one way through the stream. I'll see if I can change that. Because it shouldn't be working like that. And how clear do I sound? Red Dead Redemption 2. Game's hell of fun. Nature provides Moga Village with everything we need. Woods and the CRR castle, and it's good. It's a good one. As folk like to say, living here long enough builds sinew and character. But it's not all rainbows and sunshine. No, we've got our share of turbulence, and you can take that literally. You ever heard of the Logia, Chris? It's a foul for pernicious sea monster that just decided to move into the neighborhood. With a tyrant like that thrashing about our hunting fleet, we'd be lucky to escape alive, let alone bring back a good haul. At least we won't starve to death. All these blasted earthquakes will sink us first. See, that's our other problem. You felt those tremors. Who knows what's causing them, why they started, but the sea's riled up, I guarantee it. Anyway, we're in over our heads. That's where you come in, kid. Me, the badass hunter, we gotta take care of a monster. Let me fight. The Logia, Chris, is mighty. Too powerful for any human to tangle with. The way the villagers talk about. Strong is one thing, invincible is something else. The Logia, Chris, may be big, but it still has to eat and rest. And one day, like the rest of us, it has to die. Ha! If I was 30 years younger, I'd go clean its cock myself. But I'm only mortal too, so I'll leave the boy taming this deadly sea foe to the younger generation. You. Speaking of youngins, did my son get to talk? I suppose not. The quake yesterday hit before he had a chance. I don't see Junior around. Well, he couldn't have gotten far. Take Ike around the village, you'll find him. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's our initial payment, Hunter. It's not much, but it's enough to get you started. And we have received 1,500 zenny. And that is indeed what it is. So here we are in Moga Village. As I said, they were having a problem with a little beastie, so I want to get something in ASAP Rocky, but that might not happen. By the way, the village does a brisk trade with the far-off Port Tanzia. On your oh, you want to pay a visit to the port? Just hop on the ferry dock at the pier. Tanzia's quest will test your mettle, but trust me, the rewards are worth it. And Port Tanzia is our multiplayer. So if we ever decide to do a stream where we do multiplayer, that's where we'll be heading. Ask the feline standing there for permission to come aboard. He's a capable little fella, so let him handle the nautical particulars. I'm sure the folks at the port will be happy to see a fresh face too. Swing on by whenever you got some time to kill. Alright, let's see. This guy, I think he's the smith boy. So you're the hunter I've been hearing about, eh? Got the look of one, you do. Me? Why, I'm the greatest blacksmith alive. I hammer out the equipment around these parts. Swords I'll slice in half with a touch. If bowguns that could hit a grain of rice with... That's a weird sentence. Or at least be reading it was. Armor to repel giant wyverns, I'll make anything. Provided you bring the materials. Gotta be equipped proper before you go venturing out into the woods. And the guild, sweetheart. Hi and welcome to Moga Village. You must be the new hunter everybody's yakking about. Nice to meet ya. I'm your liaison to the Hunters Guild. I'd shake your hand, but you'd probably crush it, you brute. Just kidding. So basically, the guild puts food on your plate by hooking you up with jobs we call quests. All you need is a guild liaison like yours truly, and in no time flat, work will come pouring in all across the land. In theory. See, I heard you were coming and told them to have quests ready for you. And what did they send? Nothing. Zip. Nada. Sounds about average for your boss. As you might have noticed on the trip over, Moga Village is pretty far from what you call civilization. Maybe the guild forgot about us, maybe they fired me, maybe I need to stop talking. Anyway, the quest counter's closed, so go say hello to the village chief and his son for now. And get settled in. Alright, and this is the fishmonger. So basically later on, we can go to her, and we can basically request the fishermen whenever they get back to go get some fish. Oh, I know, you're that hunter folks you're on about. Well, earn the fishery here, and don't you forget it. You're lucky we didn't meet before. That last quake put me in a foul mood. I was up half the night cleaning up the mess. Looks like it's still not clean. Not only that, but my boys in the hunting fleet were due home ages ago. They never take this long fishing. I'm sick with worry. If I didn't know they were made of steel and fire, I'd paddle out to sea and rescue them myself. Anyway, you come back later, hun. Once the fishery is back in business, alright? And this here is our little general store. And here we can basically buy supplies that we need to help us hunting whenever we're hunting. And I know I didn't read it, but I didn't see it's important. I'll only really read stuff out loud if it's highlighted with the yellow bubble. Because that's the important stuff. Alright, so I'll go through a checklist of some of the more important items we're going to be wanting. And I'm going to be doing Blade Master for the most part. So I'm going to want these whetstones, which allow me to resharpen my weapons so they're back at max efficiency. Here are herbs. You can use those to heal yourself or do something later with them. I'll get into that. Antidote herbs, they cure poison. Fishing harpoon. You can use that whenever you're in the water to kill fish and make their bodies stick around. And pick and bug nets, they sound exactly like they would do. And bombs, we'll get to those eventually. Same with the trap tool. And here are these books. Basically, we can get these and we'll fill in our hunter's guide. Let me see, where's the plus button? I haven't touched my Wii U in years. Oh, it's minus. Let's see. Hunter's notes, yeah. So we've got a monster list and we have no data right now because we don't have any of those books. Let's see, is there anyone else we can speak to? Anyone down here? There's a bubble somewhere over here. Oh, it's the cat. Oh no, it's Neko. That means cat, by the way. Salutations, Hunter. You stand before Argosy Captain's finest crewman. They call me Tiger of the Far East. Neko. Neko means tiger. Sorta. Neko perform important tasks like swabbing of poop deck and lifting of boxes. Oh, he's super Asian. Very important work. Juyo, Juyo. Tiger must wear many stripes, you know? Meow, then. You meet Argosy Captain yet? He and Neko have some masculine way of speaking. Wakaru? Also wear same style of clothing. He glow with coolness from afar, like Tiger of Far East. Argosy Captain trusts Neko with special Ninmu. Here in Moga Village, Ninmu means assignment. Neko not biggest of cheeses. So commodities and major trade goods still up to Captain. But Neko have equally important Ninmu. Neko in charge of delivering goods to Portanzia, Julio Julio. You stand before the linchpin of Mogatanzia Marine Network. Network of life-altering importance. You want to go to Portanzia? Neko save you Kushisi. Give you a lift? No problem. Yummy. Price of ticket? Yeah. Tiger of Far East no swindler. Take you for free. Wow, this is a mess. Make impart nuggets of tiger wisdom along the way. Tell ghost stories. Make s'mores. What if boat catch fire? Tonikaku. Anyway. Tenzia come in multiple flavors. First kind of solo port. This for playing alone. Very private. Like shutting bathroom door on Hunting Universe. Next is multi-port. Use this port to invite friends to come play with you. Must make good Naka. Be good host. You can have up to 4 hunters in multi-port. It'd be a very busy place, Honto. Wakaru? Oh, I hate this. To become worldly like Neko, you must use all ports to their fullest. Dewa. Shall we set sail? Yeah? Hell no, I'm sticking around here, bro. Hey, what you think of all that, Nick? Chamberlain. Welcome back, boss. I'm the steward of this chamber, so long as you are Moga Village's guest. I shall protect your things. A word of advice. Hunters who do not save their progress risk losing fortune and glory from their exploits. Do not make it a point to rest in bed, or do make it a point to rest in bed and save your game on a routine basis. Spoils brought back from hunts, excess armor, and the like may be placed in your item box in the corner for keepsaking. The item box serves another purpose and allows you to change your equipment. I've taken the liberty of placing a Prism Shroom lamp in your item box. Please consider it a housewarming gift. I am always on paw to assist with the arrangements of your furnishings as well. If you wish to watch a video you've seen before, just head to the gallery. Yeah, I keep it meticulously organized. Oh, this sucks. I also help you stay on top of your DLC downloaded content. There is downloaded content, but it's all free. Just connect to the internet to get your paws on quests and other DLC extras. It's Kitten's Play, yeah? is my pleasure to serve you. Alright, so, like I said, we have this lamp. We can put it really just about anywhere, so I'll put it on our desk. And that's the gallery, and that's DLC. I already have all the DLC downloaded, so I'm not going to worry about that for now. But, as you see, we have no items on us, so I'm going to see if we have anything in our box, which naturally we don't. But our equipment. This is where it's going to be more interesting for us. We start off with, let's see, 12 types of weapons, I think? Yeah, 12, because we get 14 for ultimate, so there's 12 here. We have our greatsword, that's a big slow weapon, but it does a lot of damage in return. The longsword's fast and it does moderate amount of damage. Just a little bit less than the iron sword. I mostly use the iron katana, which is the longsword. So I might use that for this, I'm still going to decide. The hunter's knife, which is a sword and shield. It's a quick attacking weapon that you can block with, but in return it doesn't deal a lot of damage. The match slicers, 2 quick attacking weapons. That can deal damage very fast, but they deal very little damage each hit. Hammer, the strongest physical weapon in the game in most cases. And it can deal a lot of damage, but it's really slow. The hunting horn's kind of like your support. I'm not really going to use it though. The lance, moderate attack, slow, and you can guard with it. Alright, gun lance, it's basically like a lance except you can shoot shit with it. The switch axe, it's both an axe and well, it's an axe and it's a sword that has 2 different modes it can use and do different things with. I'll show it off later. And then a slight bow gun, heavy bow gun, and a bow. Those are the archery weapons. But real quick, I'm gonna reorder my equipment here so I can get it all nice and ready to go. I'm just gonna order it in the way in the preference I use it, and just to get some of it decluttered. And I like to leave space in between because I do have separate. I usually organize it by weapon branches, so basically bone or metal. To decide on that, let's switch it. So we go down here. So if you guys have any requests on me of what weapon to use, just go ahead and ask in chat and we'll go ahead and do it on next time we go on. So I think for now I'm going to equip the greatsword because I do want to do some of this pretty fast. I'm going to go ahead and save it real quick. Alright, so we have a few more people we can talk to, then we can go out on the field and get some work done. Who's hanging around? This kid. Excuse me, hunter person? If you want to get to the Moga Woods, just cross this bridge. You can get back from the same way, so try not to forget where the entrance is. We're supposed to ask permission before we go into the woods, but I'm not telling you what to do. There's an armory right there if you need equipment. I don't think you should go out there dressed like me. Oh yeah. I have this stone I picked up when I heard a hunter was coming. You want it? Here. We use these to sharpen blades. You're a lot nicer than I thought, mister. My big brother said you'd snap me like a twig, but you're alright. And he gave us 5 whetstones. So these are what we're going to be using, like I said earlier, to sharpen our weapons. And here's the farm. Here we can multiply items, like herbs, honey, to get more of them. Well. If it isn't everyone's fussing over, the hunter everyone's fussing over, well, whoop-de-doo. You see this here farm, hunter? It feeds all of Moga Village. Now, notice anything missing? That's right, farm hands. This place is normally crawling with farming felines. All meow this and meow that. But that earthquake spooked them so bad, they hightailed it out of here lickety-split. Brady Cats left me high and dry. Excuse me. That's why the fields look like a pigsty. No offense, sir, Oinksabot. What a terrible name. I'm stuck working all by my lonesome. This here's what's left of the old harvest. See that blue sheen? It means this is one heck of a healthy mushroom. You can't eat it on its own. My advice would be to combine it with something good. Go on, take it, and make something good. And that's a blue mushroom. You can combine that with an herb to get a potion. Let's see. Oh, we can rename him. I forgot about this. Alright, I'm gonna go through the list of names, and then I want you guys who are watching to pick. And we'll name him whatever you suggest. Alright, I'll give you fellas a second. And nothing. Of course, there's nobody watching yet, but I think that's how it is. Arthur, that's what he's going to be named after. Arthur Morgan. Oink, oink, oink. Yeah, boy, let's get it. Alright, so I'm going to go pop this mushroom in our chest so that I can carry more whenever we go into the field. Because this game does have a lot of gathering in it. That's just how it is, because it's a little bit grindy. Well, it's all about making materials so you can go on to your next big hunt. Hey there, kid. Can you hear me? You know, you really ought to meet my son, Junior. He should be at the camp. My ancestors have a saying. Wherever you go, there you are. That's a good saying. You see the map on the screen there? The red triangle shows where you are. And the white icon looks like a little hut, and that's the base camp. So use this map to find your way to the base camp. And we don't need the tutorial, we already know how to play. R lets you dash, you can use the left button. I'm getting a call, I'm gonna ignore it for now though. Oh, cutscene. I'm gonna cut off commentary real quick, guys. I do gotta take this call. Alright. Hey, you phone? Gucci guilty, but I already have enough. Gucci guilty. Nothing. I love Gucci guilty. That was like the number one. But she's not gonna be able to find it. Like it's my favorite. You know, if she wants to know anything else, she can ask. I love you. Test. All right. Well, we are back. Alright, before I forget, there's something I ought to tell you about dashing. That yellow bar on top of the screen is your stamina gauge. Run fast, dashing, that is, you'll use up a lot of stamina. Run out and it'll be slow going until it recharges. That's why you always need to pay attention to your stamina when you dash. Pace yourself, kid. Our control pad plus the ground. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess they didn't really change it because it was real. This was originally a 3DS game. Well, 3DS, but when they made a HD version of it. And we're just gonna gather here by pressing the A button and see what we get. Plenty of herbs. So I guess real quick, let's go ahead and head camp. How to hunt with the Wii U gamepad. Take a look at the touchscreen. Yep, panels, those are panels. This is kind of irrelevant for you guys, since obviously you can't see the panel. You're looking at my TV right now. So we're not going to worry about that, since everything you guys see is on the screen. Up here, the monsters you're looking at right now is Aptonoth, a kind of herbivore, you know, plant monster. I bet you would appreciate some raw meat. Why not take some from the Aptonoth, if you can? Go on. Face the Aptonoth and attack before it skedaddles. Leaf Leader can't hurry up much. Which reminds me, that green bar at the top of the screen is your health gauge. If it hits 0, you hit the ground. Be sure to peek at your health gauge now and then while hunting. Alright, go show that vegan brute who's boss. Alright, let's go get him. X attacks, A also attacks, and Y puts away your weapon. You can combo your attacks together to deal very less damage. Already dead, walk up to him, press A. This basically I'll let this go. Have one right. Draw me that for? Yep. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick too. This right here, this mushroom. Run up to it and press A, and you can start gathering. And ideally, we get a blue mushroom, but we got an excite tree right there. That would be useful later. There you go. Right now, to us, these blue mushrooms are what's the real value. Blue mushroom obtained. I keep getting them. Sorry about this, guys. I gotta fix my chair real quick. I need to get a new chair because it's like really old. I've had this phone for years. Wheels are falling off. There we go. Alright, looks like we ran out of mushrooms to gather too while we were at it. And this right here, this beehive, it gets you honey. Which is also another very important item when it comes to potions. So, as soon as we run out, the gathering points here. Which that is it. What we can do is, dang it, you can't walk around like that. We can take this herb and this blue mushroom and just take combine, and you can make a potion. These are guys useful in combat because obviously they restore your health. And you take the potion and combine it with your honey, you can get a Mega Potion, which are a better version of potions. So now that we've done that, let's go into Juju Arts. Nice work, seems you reached the camp in one piece. Hey, what's up, Nick? It's just a shadow of its former self because of all the earthquake damage. Well, if it ain't my son right there, right in front of you, don't be shy, go up to Junior and say hi. Yo, Nick, you there? Hell yeah. You still in the stream, partner?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I turned the volume off now, like you just go building.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm still gonna have to read and stuff. Hey, yo, Hunter. I'm glad you dropped by. Did the old man send you for a tour of Mocha Woods? Sorry we couldn't talk more yesterday. Not that natural disaster means for chit-chat. Anyway, you probably know who's who by now. Anyway, but I'm Junior. I'm the chief's son. What am I doing here, you might ask? Stand among the rubble? Good question, Mom. See, this is your base camp. Yes. Okay, I'm still figuring that part out. I was on patrol, so I came by for a look-see. You're gonna need a hunting base, and this is where we left the tin Baco set. Watch that. So, but the quake really did this place in. We need to fix it up before you can hunt from here. I'll head back to the village and get the ball rolling. But first, you got anything I can munch on? I'm so hungry, I could eat napkin. Got any raw meat? Because I can barbecue like a champ. Meat plus barbecue equals BFF. The dialogue in this game is quirky. And we give it some raw meat. Yeah, and that's where we'll...
No, this math book is so bad.
We ran out of things we can really do in Mocha Woods besides one more area I'm going to show off, then after that, I'm going to go ahead and send this home. Area 1, basically go back where you came if you want to get that. I'm not ready to do yet. I'm going to go ahead and take care of a few more things, like more meat.
More.
I have to use my backs. I don't use this though. There's really nothing to say about getting raw meat besides I'm just cutting up children right now. Well, that one small one. Life is Hunter's cool. See, we got another honey hive over here. Honey. Yeah, there's nothing much to say when you're gathering. It's not really exciting like trying to launch or anything, which we'll get into soon enough. Nah, it's kind of a bit of a ways away. Oh, we'll get there. And these choice mushrooms, I believe these are kind of things. So these can get us bonus money and village points whenever we're on a quest. Play any good games recently, Nick?
Nah, Red Dead Online's fun though.
Yeah. I've gotten the chance to play it since I'm still going through the story. I actually got on chapter 4 recently.
Still got a while to get in.
Yeah.
Red Dead Online is really fun. It's just like the economy is like trash on it, but it is in beta, and like I started making mad money off doing like the later missions.
Yeah.
It's just like there's only like 10 missions because it's the beta, so like once they drop more missions, then they'll be alright.
Yeah. Biggest thing I heard the issue about was the economy. But I got my mom like gave me a mini fridge since she doesn't need it anymore at her office. She's like, I'm just making weird popping sounds. I'm afraid it's gonna like implode on me.
Yeah, I am so screwed on this map at work. I think I'm gonna just take the L.
Nate, press the A button here to return to the village. Once you get back in Mocha Village, speak with my son. Also, I'd like to give you something to thank you for your help. Come by and see me once you've talked to Junior. Hey Nick, can you send me the link for the live stream?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bump it on Twitter. which I do have an official Twitter. All you guys just have to do is look up @MyKidsOfficial, and that'll be me.
I might stream some more Thunder later.
You have OBS installed?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I used to use OBS for PC games. I'm gonna pop some stuff in the chest. And I'm gonna hit up the general store after I talk to Junior. Hey, yo, Hunter, thanks for the meat. Oh, don't say that, bro. I get woozy if I don't eat every couple of hours. I can't burp. You and me are gonna get along. Figure it. Again, resources. Don't worry, we fixed the roads that got messed up by the quake. Go gather some resources in the woods, will ya? But don't go stumbling around at night. What you can't see can hurt you in those woods. Best stick to daytime hunting for now. Oh, I almost forgot, I have something here for ya. Take this barbecue spit, I made it myself. Use it to roast the meat, raw meat you carve, and nothing beats outdoor cooking. Thing's a cinch to use. I'll give you some grilling tips next time you're in the woods. Oh, and go get reports, my pops, would you? He loves getting reports. And he gives us barbecue spit. And we got some villager requests. So, I have 5,000 and my chair just broke again. Basically, because I have the DLC downloaded, it gives an additional 5,000 villager points for village resources. I do kind of wish it wasn't handed out so easy, but there's nothing we can really do about it. But resources are easy enough to get anyways. All you gotta do is hunt monsters and turn in and count items. Whenever you come back from the village and you get them. Easy as pop. There we go, hopefully Chair Town should be good and populated. So I'm gonna turn in this quest. And all it took was 30 resource points and our tent's fixed. So, resources are very important. And carnivores give out the most of them. We still have some tutorial stuff to go through though, despite us fixing up the tent. But there's nothing you can do about that. Let's go and check the other requests that we can fulfill. Get my hammer till you fetch me some basic material first. Iron ore. Sourcing your own material, that's the hunter way. Prove to me you got what it takes. Good enough eye to locate nice ore deposits and the skill to mine it. Here, I'll give you my very own iron pickaxe. You give it a good swing for me. I find that ore deposit here, and he gave us some mega pickaxe, not really a normal pickaxe. And also, since he's doing that, I've got a chance. Over here, I'll talk to him first. I was gonna go to the store, but I guess not. See, kid, I knew you'd have no trouble rounding up the resources we needed. Now we can fix up the base camp for you. Oh, and I heard about the iron ore. Wyverians are always hard to please, but that guy's the worst of them. I've known him since I was younger, and I tell ya, we've butted heads more times than the sky has stars, but there's no question, his keen eye as an artisan. We'll just see what he makes of you. By the way, you remember seeing a brazier hanging or burning just outside? I think brazier. Yeah, you fellas know what I meant. Just outside the village, and well, you might want to have a closer look at it next time you go by. Trust me. Oh, and before I forget, I got a little something here for you. Just say thanks. It's 500 zenny. And what we're gonna do is actually buy some more pickaxes. We're gonna buy 5 of them, same with fun nets. Because now we gotta start getting a bit more intensive with the stuff we're buying. And I'm gonna buy a couple of these books too. That's good and nice. Getting money in this game can be pretty easy. gonna change equipment real quick. I'm gonna give something else a try. Yo, what's up, Nick?
Yo, Red Dead Online's popping off.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go out into the woods, and then we're just gonna cook up some barbecue. Some steak. So after Iron Ore, right? Glad I don't have to worry about that chore anymore. It's good to be the chief. Like, the cave in Area 4 is a fine place to look for work. That rhymed. And here we can get a torch. We don't really need it, though. Back in Try, we would have needed it. That's the base version of this game on the Wii. Well, we don't really need it here. But I'm going to go ahead and grab it just to show you guys what it does. And these guys here, actually, are called kelp. They're basically deer-like monsters, and sometimes, to be honest, you can get their horn, which is a very important item that we're going to be wanting. Let's cook some meat. There we go. I still got the tasty. Even after World. I guess not. I was all talk.
So tasty!
Yeah, so I'm sorry if the stream doesn't have really good quality, guys, because my internet's actually pretty terrible when it comes to streaming and uploading stuff. But for some reason, downloading it is just fine. Put the steak, get out of here. Oh, I missed. I was gonna go right for the knockout blow.
So tasty! So tasty! So tasty!
There's nothing fun about cooking meat, I'll tell you what, fellas.
So tasty!
Alright, let's see if I can get another horn from these Kelby. They are really important items. Not only do we have a quest involving them later, spoiler alert, but they're used in crafting. What'd you say, Nick? Let's see. Let's go ahead and head through Area 8, or Area 3 to Area 4. Pardon my noisiness, kid. Or nosiness, kid. On Nick pumping PewDiePie. I really hope PewDiePie doesn't, like, lose his lead. I want PewDiePie to stay #1. I got a pickaxe from Mr. Chief. Yep, mine, and we need to pick the mine. That's obvious. Monster on the World picks aren't even an item in the game anymore. And these little fellas are felines. Now, I don't want to attack them, because if you attack them, that makes them aggressive to you. There are other felines we gotta worry about later, but for now, those guys are no trouble. And here's a little bug active spot. So insect husks are pretty common, but they're not what we're looking for. Spider webs is something we're looking for, though. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the insect husks that I don't really want, obviously. And we're gonna gather some honey since it's right here. Or get an insect husk. Oh, snake bee larva, that's also important for something else later. It can be kind of hard to get sometimes, so keep an eye out for it whenever you find it. Let's see, insect husks, they just suck. They suck to have, they just waste space. You can sell them for like 1 cent, that's nothing. Alright, let's see, let's get in this. Excuse me. Good, there should be some iron ore somewhere in this here cave. Check every cranny and don't overlook the nooks. If you get lost, find your way out of the cave by heading in any direction you can see a dim patch of light. And that's a little bit of navigation tips. And as you can see, it's not really super dark in here. Quite lit up, actually. And I'll show you what the torch does. It does that. Creates an orange little light around you and has broken shadows. Not really too helpful, so I'm going to put it out. If you have a sword and shield, you can actually still use the torch while you have your... But they hit you and they steal from you and they make a bolt for it. They're the most annoying monsters in the game. You cannot change my mind about that. And yes, I've talked with Wolfangos before. I'd rather deal with them than like 20 minute felines and aliases, I mean. Here is our first iron ore patch. And you can tell we can mine it because you can see in there that red stone. That's the ore we're mining. So spam A. And let's look for some more. Is there any giggies on the ceiling? Oh, yep, there's a Gigi in that nest. And just gonna kill him all. Oh, monster fluid, that's another important item. It's kind of harder to get if you don't look for it specifically. So getting it just in passing like this is great. It's just great. Oh, I only had 2 iron, are you kidding me? I like some macro ore at least. 1 iron. That's how it is. What'd you find there? I tried to look up Twitter. Or pull up Twitter on my computer, but I somehow looked up TQ. Who is an American singer, by the way, apparently. And these here Jaggies, we missed the cutscene because I finished up the base camp. So I should go back to the gallery. Or we go and carve them, because they do give off materials, like Jaggerite, which we can use to make weapons and all that. Damn, I can't believe I'm completely messed up. And they die in 1 hit. T-Series take over? I hope not. Nick, go check and see if T-Series took over for me. Is that my character I'm hearing wheezing? I thought that was you, Nick. Let's see, what I'm not need. Torch, obviously. Oh, I don't have any stamina. I should eat. I'm gonna Nah, I'm going right back to the village. That stone pile over there, you can get stone and whetstone at, sometimes worms and other bait. Actually, what am I doing? Oh, I can't return to the village yet. Okay, well, normally you can hit that and you can just go right back to the village. But because that hasn't been unlocked for us yet, we don't have to worry about that, so we just have to run back ourselves.